What's up, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? Huawei vibes. Misfit, what's up? I'm just doing some tank maintenance here. This one of these 20 gallons, this one here, had a lot of algae growing in it. And I figured I moved the fish out, and so I figured why not clean it, but it's been sitting for a couple days empty. Well, not empty, but with no fish in it. And I figured it was time to clean it, give it a good scrub down, clean the filters, set it back up. Fish Dreams, what's up? Lady Rorschach, I hope you feel better. What's up, Coral? Appreciate you stopping by to hit the like button. I pretty much got this tank clean now. I'm just filling it up and draining it a few times to get all of the rest of the algae and shit out that's floating around in the water. Huge chunk of silicone, that's probably not great. I'm sure it won't leak. How's how's everybody doing tonight? Been a little while since I've done live stream. Annette, what's going on? Hello. Got another tank up here that I want to clean, but I've got a bunch of wild caught rainbow shiners, some new ones in there right now. They're kind of acclimating to my tanks and my water parameters and stuff, so I don't really want to. I don't really want to mess too much with that tank. So about those nudes, I've got I've got to get a couple more made. I'm all out of them now. But I did have mugs, but they're all gone. But I will be getting more, and I'll let you guys know when I do get more. So anybody that's interested in a mug, with my logo on it, just hit me up and let me know when I'll work stuff out. No, and they're really good quality mugs too. Like, and they come with a neoprene coaster, which I think is cool because why not? Like the design I did the first time around is probably what I'll just do again. It was my logo on the mug itself, and then Aquatic Biotope Creations on the coaster for the mug. Will I get glittery mugs? No, probably not. Maybe I'll just get just one for you. If I do, a Nick gets the only glittery mug. That's not the big thing. Under one. It can be. I'll fill it up with meat if you come. If you come to the Keystone Clash, I'll fill it up with meat for you. You can buy a mug at the Clash, and then I'll fill it up with mead immediately after you buy it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go flip the hose to fill this tank back up a little bit. You guys hang out. Yes, Keystone Clash. Oh, and welcome Keystone Clash. Yeah. So I will be attending the Keystone Clash this year. Again, I went last year. It had an amazing time hanging out with everybody. All the fish fam and just the overall experience of the show itself was great. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be better this year. And I've already got my hotel room reserved, and I've already signed up and everything else. So I will be there, and I'm planning on doing the aquascaping competition again, but I'm gonna get first place this year. Although second place is not bad, but first place this year. And I also plan on entering some fish into the show, so I've got to get going on that. I think. That's oh, you entering the aquascaping competition? You better bring your shit, bro. Because I was only second place because that one guy screwed me. All right, I had 90s, high 90s across the board, and then the one guy gave me a 60 something. Otherwise, I would have been way up in the first place. I'd have been first place by a big margin. You better bring it, Scuba. Even Grant and Shelby's kids can aquascape better than you. Lori, what's up? Monster Fish Gal, hello. Welcome. We're just hanging out and doing some a little tank maintenance. And I'll show you the sponge filter that was in here. You can get an idea of how, look at that. Amazing. And I want to clean it, but honestly, I'll probably just put it back in there for now, and then clean it when you all ain't here. Podrick, what's going on, bud? Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Be right back. Gotta make it short. Well, you better make it short. But yeah, I've got some. That's not what I wanted to do. I've got some new rainbow shiners. These guys are all wild caught. I'll show them. There's one of them in here from um my original breeding group. I've lost all of the other ones, unfortunately, which I mean I only started with 5 from the original breeding group, but I've got one left, one male, and the rest of these are all wild caughts that a buddy of mine got for me down in Alabama on a collection trip that I was supposed to go on, but I couldn't make it because of financial stuff and everything. And then here's this is the most recent batch of fry from my original breeding group. This is what I got left from them. Which I've got to top the water up. Which is convenient because this one's almost full. So. So I'm gonna let that run for a second, and then I'm gonna go and shut it off. And that'll probably be all the maintenance. Well, no, I think I'm gonna drain some of the water out of my 180. So you guys watch that. Definitely off there. All right, 1 second. Yeah. Do I custom build tanks? Yes, I do. My stream tank, I've done quite a few of them. This one is custom built by me. It's all old glass from other fish tanks, and then the bottom glass is from a glass bar top. It's 1/2 inch thick, and then the rest of it's 1/4 inch. And I cut all of this myself, siliconed it all. I made the top frame here out of some old bamboo flooring pieces, which I cut and routed for it to have this lip in it, so I could set a top on it, which I'm using egg crate, as you can see, for the top. But yeah, so I custom built that one. I think the only other one I have down here that I've custom built is this one now, which is the 25-gallon long swamp tank. Menorsville Rainbow Shiners. They're I forget the exact location, Podrick. There's like a church in northern Alabama where like it's got a little stream running behind it. I can't remember the name of it right now, but that's where they came from. Those Rainbow Shiners. But my buddy, Mike Lucas, he brought those back for me. But yeah, this is the 25-gallon swamp tank, Blackwater Swamp. And it's got currently has swamp fish in it and excuse me, Ellisoma evergladi. So there's 3 Everglade pygmy sunfish and 3 swamp fish in here. Thanks, Vibes. Definitely, I love the stream tank, but I think this is probably one of my new favorites. Vibes. Thanks for stopping by and have a great night. But I didn't even realize this until I had posted a picture of it and somebody commented and pointed it out to me. But this bit of driftwood and moss right here looks like a face. I think that's that's pretty cool. It's like the man in the swamp. So, but yeah, and then I installed some hanging lights, and I made these shrouds for him because it was just the bulb hanging itself. And these are just flower pots that I drilled the holes in the bottom with some hole saws and slipped them over there, and then used the wing or the nuts that came with the light fixtures to mount them. Don't look at the rest of my dirty ass like fish room. It's a mess. But yeah, great tank. And I built this stand originally, but then I had to alter it because this stand originally was 4x2, and it was like 24 inches high. It used to hold some snake enclosures on it. And when I rearranged all of my snakes, we brought this, put this in one of the spare bedrooms, this stand, and then like I don't know, last week I took it when I set this tank up officially. I took the stand outside and cut it down to size and took the legs off and made them a little bit longer, and then now we've got this, so I can sit here on the couch, and the bottom of the tank is just above the edge of the couch, so you get an awesome view of this tank. And I'm gonna have some immersed growth here, probably around the driftwood a little bit. Not too much to hide the driftwood, but enough that it's gonna create almost a privacy barrier with some like immersed growth coming up. Dude, stop if you keep fish. I'm sure something is. Mess at all times, like an unwritten book of rules. Yeah. Gina! The I think the best stand I made was this one here. I made that as well. I made the whole thing, the stand, the tank and everything. So all that's custom built. And I wanna stain the rest of my stands, I think the same like cherry wood color. But then, I've got to get my other second 180 down here still. Here's this 180. It's full of algae. Some of the plants have died off. But it's kind of comes with the territory because the colder weather, I think, has pushed some of the plants into dormancy. and they started to die off, and then the algae is like, oh, well, we can deal with the cold. So algae's kind of taking over a bit, but I like it. It looks natural. Just do water changes and keep the phosphates and nitrates down in the water column, and the algae should work its way out eventually. What's going on, Gina? But yeah, so this is my newest project that I set up. I'm excited too. Because, like, look at this right here. This is a lily bulb. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you see right at the top, right here. There's some growth coming out of it. If you keep fish and aren't rich, you become a carpenter and a yeah, oh yeah, definitely. So I've made I don't know, I've made so many tanks. Um, over the 20 plus years of fish keeping that I have. I think it's about I don't know, 22 years, 23 years now that I've been keeping fish, and I don't know, I've probably custom built 30 tanks, and I mean countless stands. I should sell blueprints. Nano, what's up? Somebody go through and say hi to some people I may have missed. Though I haven't been paying too close attention to the chat here. So, Gina, I said hi to you. Lori, Monster Fish Gal, what's up? Hello, thank you for coming. Scuba Stevo, we've talked. Nano Aquarium Guy, hello, thanks for coming. What was my first build? Hey, Bunny Viper! What was my first build? Do I remember? Yeah, the first aquarium that I built was it was a drop off tank. So um I took 240 breeders, and like I've got a 40 breeder right here. This is going to be a bog filter for the two 180s, but another story. But I took 240 breeders, and I took the side panel, like this side panel here. I took it off of one of them, and I stood the other one up vertically against it, and I put a piece of glass to cover the gap like between the bottom of this tank and the front bottom of the other tank, and I made a 80-gallon drop off tank, and that was for a buddy of mine. It was like a 80-gallon drop off reef tank. Let me check this water to make sure it's not overflowing. It's close, but no, we're good. I'm just crank it down a little bit. Oh yeah, got a bunch of tanks here. I'm gonna be setting up a rack here too for all of these tanks. This tank has got to be cleaned. Got a bunch of coralline algae and shit in it. I got to clean all that. I'm gonna do a video on how I deal or how I clean tanks, how I approach stuff like that, like coralline algae. And then this tank, I think, will be the next one I'm setting up, and this is going to be the blind cave tetra biotope. Yeah. Well, he did pay me pretty good for the aquarium, but yeah, I built it for him. And then I don't know, I've made uh glass enclosures that I've used as vivariums and paludariums for like dart frogs that I used to keep. And some like what else? I had poisoned a bunch of different poison dart frogs that I used to keep that I'd made vivariums for. Oh, the vivarium for my Chihuahua gecko, I custom built that. Everything is, and that's got like glass doors on it and shit. I'm gonna mount you guys up here and turn the camera around. Look at my nice fireplace going. So now you guys get to look at my face. What did I do with my vape? This and good stuff costs money. Yeah. But yeah, if you're not going to the Keystone Clash, I think you should. Definitely worth. It's gonna be a great time. I mean, the cost of going for the weekend is worth it just to see some of the speakers, you know. But then you also get to hang out with all of the Keystone Clash or all of the Fish Fam members and shit, and that's where the real fun is. You're going to the Clash just for my mead. Oh, sweet, Laura's gonna be there. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll be there. Gina's going. That's awesome too. I live in California and it's in Pennsylvania. Yes, yes, it is in Pennsylvania. It's in Morgantown, Pennsylvania, September 22nd through 24th, I believe. Dates might be off, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It'll be a surprise. Just don't bring any of your award-winning fish there, bud, because you know I'm gonna be bringing some fish with me to enter into the shows. I gotta clean that tank behind me. It's driving me nuts, but I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna drain some of the water and uh, refill it. Do a water change. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back, guys. Yeah. I found my drink and my vape. 22nd through 24th. Yeah. Bunny's going to 21st. Yeah, I'll be entering some stuff into some of the New World classes. Obviously because I keep all North American natives, but I've got some New World killifish that I'll be entering, I think, and maybe some other wild caught New World fish. I gotta look again and see what the categories are for the fish show. Yeah, my reservation is Thursday, check-in Thursday night and out Sunday morning. So I'll be there Thursday to Sunday. And Sunday's the auctions and everything, I believe. So that's the real day to be there, you know. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, bring Queen Bitch. There's two guys though. I mean, it was from what I could see, it was a pretty tough competition last year because there was like two guys that literally brought hundreds of fish, and they either won first or second place for most of the categories. They just had so many fish in the show though, so it was kind of crazy. They almost could have just stood up there and accepted the awards as they were calling them off. I don't remember the names, but that name sounds familiar, and I think it might have been. But it was like an Italian guy, like a pretty fit Italian guy and his brother. And they were from New Jersey or something, I think. But yeah, they had a shit ton of fish in the Keystone Class show, and they won a lot of the awards. So I don't know. Is anybody else going right now? Because I don't want to stream over anybody. I just figured I'd pop on and say hi to you guys and shit because I didn't see anybody else streaming when Ed had finished. The Island Boys, yeah, they're from Long Island. That's where it was. Not not Jersey. They were from Long Island, but they definitely had that like thick New Yorker accent. No, I'm the only one on. Sweet. Adele is going, but she's been going for hours. Yeah. Yeah, the Island Boys. It's funny you call them that, but yeah, they're. I remember now that you mentioned islands that they're from Long Island, and they had coolers and coolers full of like bags of fish that they were putting into the show, and I mean they if I say they won probably 80% of the awards, that's probably very close and accurate. Who the fuck from Strong Island? Patty, is those two the two dudes that were at the Keystone Clash that won fucking 90%, 90% of uh the awards for the fish show. You probably know what I'm talking about. The guys that like they could have practically just stood up there and accepted the awards if they were calling them off. Yeah, by all means, Saints Dust is streaming right now. Go over, say hi, hit that like button, whatever. Y'all ain't gotta hang out with me. I don't really have much to talk about. I'm just fucking bullshitting. So just gonna see what's going on behind me. We just got some water changes going, and that's about it. You guys can look at. That's my view of the swamp tank. I think it looks great right there too. Like I really like how it's turning out. It's not done yet. I still want to add some more leaf litter and stuff, and some botanicals and shit to the bottom there to the substrate. But and I've got a bunch of more scuds growing out in some of my, bunch of scuds growing out in some of my other tanks still that I'll be adding. And I just grabbed the phone because I saw one of the Elastomas out, and I want to show you guys what I want to do. Settings, camera. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there. So there it is. There's Elastoma evergladi. That's a female. I believe I only have females. I got a bunch of them from a buddy of mine months ago, and the shipment was not handled very well, and say probably 60% of the fish that I got from them were dead on arrival. This is a little tiny female, and like this is full grown. You can see how small they are. Yeah, yeah, it said they're brothers. Yep, those. I guarantee you, those are the guys I'm talking about. Let's see if I can find some of the swamp fish. Well, I'm gonna set you guys right here for a second. What was that? All right, hold on. I want to get a light. So I do have an Instagram post that shows the. Oh shit! There's one right there. You can see. I don't know how well you'll be able to see them, but you can't really see. Oh, I just dipped my light in the water. That's all right. It's waterproof. So swamp fish are really cool. They're I believe they're ancestors of like most of the common cave fish. I don't know where it went. I'm like trying to look well and also trying to show you guys. There we go. You can see them under the log back there. They are, they're nocturnal fish. So they only come out and feed at night. Oh, look, there's another Elastoma. And he's gone. Famous naked Instagram. What did I miss in the chat? Yeah. All right, I see it now. Yeah, so one of the Instagrams is ABC. That's obviously my fish stuff. And then the other one is Beyond the Mind's Eye, which is all of my artwork and photography and random shit. And yeah, that's the one with the good picture of me. The That was a Gilbert Eye. Which is gone now. But yeah, I mean, I love how this tank has turned out so far without even being done yet. Like, I can envision like this lily here. I've got another lily bulb right there that's floating. I haven't checked it, but it doesn't look like it's got any sprouts yet, and I'm not sure it's going to. I mean, it's got some roots coming out of it, but I'm pretty sure those are old roots. And these are from the Imaginarium uh stuff. Like, you know, the what is it, Petco's brand Imaginarium. But it's their pond lilies that they sell as the bulbs, which not probably 90% of them don't ever sprout. But I've got luck with the one. I bought 3 of them from one of my local Petco's that was closing. I think I got all 3 for like $8. And this one here has already started to sprout. So I'm gonna go switch the water back on for the tank behind me. Start filling it back up. Yeah, I don't know if you guys haven't heard me talk about it before. This used to be a 50-gallon, basically a 55, but like 4 inches shorter. Instead of instead of 22, it's 18 inches tall. Um, and when I got it out of the trash. One of the side panels was busted. I'm like, I'm still taking it because I'll take any fish tanks I can get, whether they're broken or not, and I'll take them apart. If they're broken, I'll take them apart and use the glass for other projects. Which is what I did. I took this apart. I cut out the broken panel. I tossed that one. Excuse me. And I cut everything else in half, vertically, or sorry, horizontally. Cut it all in half horizontally and reassembled it as a 25-gallon long. So it's 48 by 12 by 9 inches, which it's a great size. I love it. It's almost like a 33 long, but a little bit shorter. I can't type worth the shit, so I'm blowing out. Just all right. Well, Project, thanks for coming along, man. I hope you're feeling better, or you feel better soon. And thanks for stopping by. Stephen P, what's going on, bud? How's it going? Welcome. Welcome to the show. I am doing some tank maintenance. There's a water change going on behind me currently. We're just looking at this tank here. This is the 25 gallon long Blackwater Swamp. But yeah, I've got a lot of the immersed growth that I plan on adding to it. Um, I've got to wait till spring for it because they're essentially pond plants that I'm gonna be adding, and nobody carries pond plants in the wintertime because nobody's doing anything with ponds. You know what I mean? So, but I've got Keith KJE Aquatics. He's gonna be looking for some stuff for me as soon as it becomes available. That I'll be adding to this tank here. So basically, the immersed growth is going to come out, on this end here and come up, and I feel like it's going to kind of create like a partition behind the couch, um, you know, closing off the stairs behind it and stuff, so you can't see that from sitting right here, which I think will be pretty cool. Alishon, welcome. What's going on? Oh wow, 48 minutes already. So I'm probably honestly I'll probably only go for another 15 minutes or so and cut it at an hour, I think. But I appreciate all of you guys for coming in and hanging out. I can't read the chat when I'm that far away. But yeah, how's everybody else doing tonight? What do you want me to talk about? You want to hear about anything? You got any questions, anybody? You want to talk about stuff, things and stuff you want to know about? You guys want to know about things or stuff or things? Stuffing things? I've stuffed things before. Good night, Podrick. Have a good night, bud. I made actually, I mean, this was years ago. I was probably like, I don't know, I think I was maybe like 18, 19, something like that. But my I started dating this girl, and um I actually made her a teddy bear like from scratch. Like I went to the craft store and I bought like the furry fabric and shit, and like cut out the whole design and sewed the whole thing and stuffed it and gave it to her. Hey, hey, hey. Patty threatening Podrick. But yeah, get better. I hope you get better. I hope you feel better. I bought a furry. No, I made a furry. Yeah, basically, I stuffed a teddy bear for her, and then stuffed her. Geek boy, what's up? I could say stuff like that. It's 12:07. It's great. Bought a furry, no. Yeah, I ain't monetized. Not yet. Hopefully we'll get there though. I think I haven't checked lately, but last I checked I was at like 740 subscribers. But my watch hours are uh I don't know, probably halfway there. So I've got to get my watch hours up. And of course I gotta get to 1,000 subs. But I want to do I wanted to do a 700 sub giveaway and stuff, but like I've had uh, a lot of expenses come up, and like with starting a new job and everything, it's been hard to get into a new routine for me. I guess it's like now I'm working overnight Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so I work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, which in one hand I like it. I like the schedule because I get 4 days off and 3 days on. And but on the other hand, I miss all of the cool weekend streams. Maybe 777 giveaway. Yeah, and we'll do that. I don't know how many subscribers I'm at right now, like 740, I think, or close, really close to it. We'll do a 777 giveaway. I gotta remember I'm filling up that tank, that that 180 next to me, otherwise it's gonna start overflowing over the overflows, which would normally be fine, but the overflows aren't hooked up to anything. So if it starts overflowing into the built-in overflows, it's gonna overflow onto the floor. 777 teddy bear giveaway. Yeah, 737 is what I'm at now. Awesome. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know about a teddy bear giveaway. I'd say I'd do it, but then I'd have to make a teddy bear and shit. And who the hell's got time for that now? Like a mason jar of mead. That mead's not going to be ready for a couple more months. Like it takes at least 6 months to brew. Teddy bear with a fish head. Oh yeah, it depends on who gets the teddy bear. It might have a Wi-Fi camera in it, so you just, or it might not. I mean, it probably won't. So don't set it up in your bedroom or anything. Because when you're sleeping, if you hear it like making camera sounds, you're just dreaming. My beer's gone. That's okay because I got tequila upstairs, and I can go make a margarita. It's probably what I'm gonna do when I get off the stream. Go make a margarita and find somebody else that's live streaming. Which is fucking quarter after 12 almost, and I don't think anybody else is gonna be live streaming this late. I think, you know what I think? I think Stephen P should do a pop up live stream Who's with me on that? Stephen P. still here? I think Stephen P. should do a late night pop up. And bring your Pringles can. Your bathroom teddy bear. All right. Yeah, so last year at the Clash I brought 2 bottles of mead and I don't think it lasts past the first night. Or no, it did. Yeah, I had like half a bottle left after the first night. But this year I think I'm probably gonna bring double that. So I'll probably bring 4 bottles. That would be a boring stream or perhaps way too entertaining. I don't know. I'm down for entertaining. Let's go ahead and bring a barrel or two. Yeah, that shit is good. And that mead was delicious to say the least. I think I might just drink 1 bottle to myself and see if I can get the real effects from it. Yeah, I got you, Big Shrimpin'. Are you gonna be at the Clash? I've got some rainbow shiners. I think Jerome, you were you in here when I was filling the 20 gallon in the other room? That showed I just got a new batch of wild caught shiners that I'm going to be working with. Excuse me. I'm going to be working with them come this spring and trying to uh, breed them into my line that I've got now. Sweet. Well, by September, I should have some rainbow shiners ready to go. Hopefully, I'll have some mountain red belly dace and shit too. Like my mountain red belly dace, these guys look like they're gonna pop, but I haven't seen any breeding action from them. I think the water is a little too cold still. Like it's only 63 degrees. So I think they've got to be up around 65 from the breed. But like, look at them. Like, look at these females. Their bellies are gonna freaking pop, and they're all fired up. They're just not. There's no breeding action. I think what I might do is I might take the breeding trays out and swap out the stones on top of them for some smaller stones. Maybe the stones are a little too big or they don't like them. So I might swap those out and try a couple different things to see if I can trigger them. But I've been doing cold water changes on the tank, or water changes on the tank pretty frequently. I've been feeding heavily, a lot of mixed live, uh, a lot of frozen, some Sarah O nibs and stuff. So they're eating really good, and like they're all fired up. They're just not. They're just not breeding yet, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure the water is just a little too cold to actually get them to actively breed. They start breeding around 65 degrees and it's only 63, which it doesn't seem like it would make a big difference, but apparently it does, because I haven't seen anything yet. You need some rainbow shiners? I know a guy that's got some rainbow shiners. I know a guy that's got some. Here's some juveniles. They haven't gotten any of the blue speckling yet, but I mean, these guys are the last batch from my original breeding group. And these are most of these I'm going to be keeping, or I'm going to be sorting through them to figure out which ones I want to work with the wild caughts that I got in here. But like you see the guy right there in the back with the blue speckling, that's the one of the males from my original breeding group, right there in the middle there. Sorry about all the algae. And then there's also some rough shiners in here, but a majority of the fish in this tank right now are rainbow shiners. This guy's a fucking monster. Like I want to show you him eat. Oh, maybe we'll do that. You guys down for a live feeding? Anybody squeamish? I'm like, oh my god, you can't feed live fish. And you guys want to see a live feeding? Yo, Derek, what's up, brother? Local 14 represent. How you been, man? I haven't had a chance to do any work at like Proctor's or anything, or the MVP arena and shit. I started a new job. And my schedule is I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday overnights. I ought to see in the house represent. Oh, look at him. You see him? You see him going? He's attacking nothing. Oh, actually, he's attacking the two fish that I have in quarantine right here. But he's trying to get him through the glass. Well, look at this guy. Look. Don't bite my finger. So that is a juvenile chain pickerel. I don't know if this is really. I mean, maybe. I want to get you guys close. What is that thing there? I just told you. The juvenile chain pickerel. The fucking monster in the making. But I'm gonna feed him some live fish right now. So if you don't want to see that, yeah, look at him. Look at him. He's pretty well now that there's no glare. Like I need a big glare. But he is an absolute monster. George RV3, what's up? All right, you guys ready for this? If you blink, you're gonna miss it. So don't blink. Look at him. Look at him ready. Bam. Got him. So yeah, he's like lightning quick. So the difference between a pickerel and a pike. So they're the same family. Pikes are a specific species of um I can't think of the species or the family right now. Or Esox, yeah. So Esox is the family. So I mean muskies, pikes, and pickerels are all in the same family, but pickerel are a different species of Esox. Yeah, so this guy he's about, I don't know, 4 inches, 4.5 inches. Fully grown, he's gonna get, I mean, he could push 24 to 30 inches fully grown. And then I've got another monster in the making right here. And that's my juvenile long nose gar. Oh shit. Okay, I'm back. So the oh shit, like I forgot I was filling up the other tank. And luckily it didn't overflow, but 4 inches is pretty big. I don't know about that. I asked my wife, she says it's not that big. This guy's probably 6 inches now, and I caught him when he was only about maybe 3 inches or so. So he's doubled in size in the probably 4 months or so that I've had him. Well, you might see him, and maybe not. Yeah, the only time my wife thought 6 inches was a lot is when we got 6 inches of snow. Like I told her we had 6 inches of snow, and she said that was a lot, and I'm like, since when is 6 inches a lot to you? You know, like what the fuck? Aquafunk, what's up, Aquafunk? I didn't see you come in. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Hey, there you are. What's good, Aquafunk? Welcome. If if any of y'all want to come up, feel free. Maybe we'll keep it going. I said I was going to cut it off at an hour, but we're already at an hour and 12 minutes. So y'all can come up and hang out if you want. Somebody wants to. No pressure. You ain't gotta. But yeah, so this is the other monster in the making I got. It's the long nose gar. And again, uh, pickerel, who is already done eating. I'm looking for seconds. Give you guys a little. Oh shit! I forgot to fill this tank. Look at that. Yeah. God damn it. God damn it. Mm-hmm. Bunch of plants in this tank, but there's also the Nezacoloidal swordtails, the Cares swordtails in here, and they've been breeding because I've been seeing some little babies come out when I'm feeding. I don't see any of them though. They're very reclusive fish. Like at any time I come near the tank, they're all hiding amongst the floating plants. But when I'm not near the tank, they all want to be out. Maybe I can feed a little bit and get them to come out. We shall wait. Oh yeah, see, there's one there, a female. Oh, and it's 12:30. So if you didn't notice, all of my lights in my fish room are on automatic timers. I've got Wi-Fi power strips all over, but we're gonna turn them back on for a few minutes. So bear with me here. There we go. Lights are back on. So these are what I use. Wi-Fi power strips. I can control all of them from my phone. Got a dashboard on my phone that controls them all. Got one every couple outlets and tanks. Got one over here for these tanks. Got one over here for the 5 gallons on the bar back. These lights are cool. You want to see a cool feature? Watch this. Oh shit. Let me go back. Yeah, those Wi-Fi power strips are pretty awesome. I love them. It's great to be able to like check all the lights and shit from anywhere pretty much on my phone. As long as I have service, I can check stuff. I don't like the bowfins out. That's the other monster in the making. So eventually, the second 180-gallon all those tanks on the same room as a bar. Yeah, that's what I've got here is a bar, which is actually more of a workstation at the moment. But it's nice because like I've got my Python hooked up to it. I've got a running, I've got a wet sink back here and stuff that actually works and everything. But instead of liquor on the bar back, I've got 5 gallons. And of course, the cool 5 gallon metal frame. Look at the cute little bowfin. That cute little bowfin is like 14 inches. It's not so little. And he's gone. Never to be seen again. See, I moved too fast. Scared him away. What you really need is some sunfish. I'm gonna pay you. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, all these. Once I get everything set up and get the fish room, finished, there will be that will become a bar. Yeah. All right, Funk. Uh, Huawei posted my fish fam link. That's got my email. If you want to shoot me an email, it's a couple comments above you right now. But yeah, shoot me an email, or I can look through the comments and find where you'd posted your email. But yeah, that bowfin, the bowfin hides behind this massive log here. He hides in the back, right back there underneath the sponge filter, pretty much. That's his little den. Honestly, I hardly see him unless I'm feeding. Like if I'm putting shrimp in the tank or tilapia for him, then he comes out and he'll take a couple pieces and then he'll hang out for a little bit. But other than that, he comes out when the lights go off, which is probably why he was just out because the lights went off and he was like, "Oh, cool, I can come out." And then I turned it back on and he's like, "Fuck, don't move, don't move," and then I scared him. I should probably top off this tank too while I'm at it. But yeah, Funk, yo, shoot me an email, man. My fish fam link is in the comments, like I said. And my email is on the fishfam.link. But I'm gonna go 10 more minutes, and we'll call it. And then I'm going to finish. I'm going to fill up this tank and finish some other stuff I gotta go. I gotta do down here, and then I'm gonna probably get some sleep. But this is like I was saying, this is the next tank I'm gonna set up. This will be a blind cave tetra biotope. It's a 48-gallon column tank. It's I don't know, 18 by 20 by 30 tall, something like that. But I'll make a video on that because I keep saying like I'm gonna make videos of these tanks that I set up, and then I just like start setting them up, and I don't have my camera going or nothing. And I want to build a stand for these tanks right here against this wall. Stuff. But yeah, aside from a bar, I also got my little bathroom down here, which I'm gonna paint that. Don't look at the wallpaper. So I got the only thing I'm missing is a mini fridge. I need to install a mini fridge. Shit, I even got a 60-inch TV and a fireplace. Bathroom reveal? No, no bathroom reveal. You saw it for a second. That's all you get. Well, there's one of the male swordtails. I don't know if you guys can see him. Oh, he's back in the. Never mind. Yeah. Oh, these two tanks down here. I've got just scuds and snails growing in them. Culturing scuds and snails for live feeds. Hopefully Annette's not here and she didn't hear me say that. There's another fish I just got. These are pygmy killifish. And they're fully grown. They're freaking tiny. And my juvenile rainbow darters are doing good, which you can't see because of all the algae. Oh, maybe you can see. Light bulb reveal. Oh man, it'd really suck if I dropped my phone in the tank right now, right? These light bulbs are cool. These are like the flame lights. They look like looks like a flame. I was gonna put them in these two fixtures here, one on either side of the bar, but the light bulbs are a little bit too long to fit in the light fixture. So I'm just gonna take out that piece of glass on the bottom here, and then they'd probably fit. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna call it, guys. I appreciate all of you for being here and hanging out. Hold on, I'm trying to fucking do it. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out with me and watching me clean a tank and then ramble about stuff and then almost overflow another tank and then do a live feeding and stuff. But I appreciate all of you guys, and you all have a good night. And make sure you go to the Keystone Clash in September. Come hang out with me. Come hang out with some of the rest of the Fish Fam. We're gonna have a great time. I'll see you guys later.